you guys complete the other questions as much as possible, right? May 2021, did you do, Buddha? No, you didn't do. Okay. Now this is a question related to information obtained regarding the number of units of electricity consumed in a month by each house in a housing scheme consisting of 60 houses is given below. Right? Okay. Now, first one, what is the model class of this distribution? First of all, I'll draw this table. Uh, give a minute to the, until I load the book. Uh, okay. Now, see this information obtained regarding the number of units of electricity consumed in a month by each house in a housing scheme consisting of 60 houses is given below, right? Right. Then the first one they have asked, guys have the question, 2024 fourth essay, yeah? Right. Paper 2. 2024 paper 2 fourth one. Paper 2. Paper 2 fourth one. Now, see this part. Uh, First question, what is the model class of this frequency distribution? They have asked the model class. Model class means the highest frequency is class interval. So you can see what is the highest frequency here. Highest frequency is 12. Okay, you can see they have given 60 to 80. 60 to 80 how much? 4. Then 80 to 100. 80 to 100 is 8. Then 100 to 120. 120 is 11. Then 120 to 140. That is 12. 140 to 160. That is 10. Then 160 to 180. 160 to 180, that is 8. Then 180 to 200. Yes, that is 7. Right? Now we have got this information. They have given this table. This is known as what? Class interval. This is known as the frequency. Right. So first question they have asked the model class. Model class is highest frequency is class interval. So first one's answer is 120 to 140. Now, if I want to do the second question, Puta, they have asked, by taking the mid value of the model class as the assumed mean, find the mean number of units of electricity that is consumed by a house in a month to the nearest whole number. Right. If you want to find the assumed mean using the model class, if you want to find the assumed mean using the model class, how should you do that? How many columns you should create if you want to do in assume mean? 5 columns. Remember, guys, you have to create 5 columns. At least you can get these things at least by participating these things properly. There are 5 columns if you want to do in FD method. Okay, remember this. You have to. There should be 5 columns. There are the 5 columns. One is CI, F, X, D, and FD. These are the 5 columns you should create. Now, how to find the mid value? To find the mid value, guys, you have to add these two numbers and divide by 2. If you add 60 and 80, it will be 140. 140 divided by 2 is how much? You get 70. 80 and 100, 180 divided by 2, 90. Here you get 220 divided by 2, 110. Here 260 divided by 2 mean 130. Here 300 divided by 2 mean 150. Here 340 divided by 2 mean 170. It means you can see there is a order 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 170 and 190. It goes in this order. After that, after creating these things, you have to do a thing. What you have to do, we have to create a rectangle. Normally, I have asked, this is my way, right? So I have asked you to create a rectangle. What is the model class? In the model class, create a rectangle. Model class means highest frequencies level, highest frequencies row. That is only model class, no Buddha. In the model class, I have asked you to create a rectangle like this. Create a rectangle like this. In this rectangle, Buddha, whatever the x value, put a circle and put A for that. Put A for that circle. Okay, and do these two things. There are three things to do actually. Okay, after filling the third column, you have to do three things. One is you have to put a box, you have to put a circle in the mid value, x mean mid value, and we have put A here. Then how to find D? Whatever the box you have selected, the D value of it is 0. This is 0. And from that, you have to check the difference from here to here. From here to here, the difference is how much? 130 to 110. What is the difference? How much? Minus 10. Okay, 130 to 110 means you have to fill the D column by looking at the X column. So 130 to 110 mean Puta, the difference is minus 20. From 130 to 90 mean minus 40. So it goes minus 20, minus 40. It goes in order. So it should be minus 60. So if you want to come from 130 to 150, you should add plus 20. From 130 to 170, you should add plus 40. From 130 to 190, you should add plus 60. So it goes like this. Now the next column is FD column. How should I fill the FD column? I have to multiply what and what? F and D. I have to multiply F and D here. If I multiply F and D, how much is it? 4 into minus 60 is how much? Minus 240. This one, 8 into minus 40 is minus 320. 11 into minus 20 is minus 220. 12 into 0 is 0. 10 into 20, 200. Here 320, 420. So add all the plus numbers together. So you get 940 here. Add all the minus numbers together. Minus 780. Right? So what is the formula to find the mean using assume mean method? You know, is 120, second one. Mean is equal, M for mean, A plus sigma FD divided by sigma F. This is the formula. Okay, you have to remember this. Don't forget this. Now you got only 3 more months, nearly chuttak more than 3 more. You have to remember these things only for 4 months. After that, if you forget this also, it's not a problem. Right? What is the formula? Once again, mean is equal A plus sigma FD divided by sigma F. Okay. Then now you know already the A value. What is A here? 130 plus sigma. What is the meaning of sigma? Sigma mean, the meaning of sigma is Puta, total. Sigma is what? Total. So sigma is total mean total of FD. What is the total of FD? If you add all the FD, 940 minus 780 mean how much? 160. So addition of all the FD only known as sigma FD. So this value only sigma FD value. Add all the F value, that is only known as what value? Sigma F value. If you add all the F together, you'll get 60 here. So sigma F is 60, sigma FD is 160. Now you have to put this value. So sigma FD, what can you put? 160 divided by 60, right? 0 and 0 you can simplify. 130 plus 2.6. So you get 132.6. But go and check the question. Have they asked for the nearest value? They have asked, yes, they have asked in the question, find the mean to the nearest whole number. You have to find the mean to the nearest whole number. If you find the mean to the nearest whole number, then what is it? 132.6 mean it is nearly equal to how much, Buddha? 133. So this is the nearly, this value is equal to 133. Puta, after finding this 133, please go and read the question again. Because you have to know what is this 133 now. Come to the question, right? Let's go to the question. My question is that side, right? That's why I'm looking there. What is it? Now what is there? Okay, what is the mean? Find the mean number. After that you have the meaning. Mean number of units of electricity that is consumed by a house in a month. So this 133 mean these are the units of electricity consumed by a house in a month. Right? Are you guys clear? Then after that, now using these things, now you have to carry on the balance questions. right? Now they have asked the third one, show that more than 3,900 units of electricity can be saved if the number of units, now after only these two questions are related to what? Only these two questions are related to frequency distribution. After that, whatever the questions which come after this, it related to what, Puta? It's related to general knowledge, the way how you perform in it. Okay, this is after that normal mathematics is here, right? And all the students who are online, Puta, don't forget to participate tomorrow's right fast track speed revision, right? One of the best thing you can participate, right? Just participate and see tomorrow what time, 3:30 to 5:30, right? 3:30 to 5:30 it's happening via online, physical, anything, right? Physical mean dehiwala, if not online. So don't miss that. Just tell your friends as well. Okay, this has produced maximum amount of results. Tomorrow it's happening completely free, right? 3:30 just join and see the session. 3:30 to 5 you'll have the session. 5 to 5:30 you have a paper. So online students, you can do the paper and you can submit it. There is a way to submit. We will tell you in the session, right? So tomorrow just mark the time 3:30. At least you can see the recording, but more than recording, try to participate the live session and get the maximum use. Tell your friends, especially the students who are less than, right, 70 marks. While less than 70 marks, these are final thing they can use to improve their marks massively, right? Pass this message as well. Okay. Then next thing. Okay, now let's come for the third one again. Show that more than 3,900 units, okay, units of electricity can be saved if the number of units of electricity that is consumed in 3 months by 100 houses that consume electricity in this manner is reduced by 10%. Right. Now, what is the average amount of a house? 133 units. Now they are consuming 133 units. Now, if they consume 133 units, guys, okay, now they are consuming 133 units. Now I'll do the third question here, right? I'll do here, third one, right? So in the third one, we'll think now 100 houses. 100 houses mean 133 into 100 is how much? 133 into 100, this is the complete amount of electricity used by 100 houses. So if you want to save how many percent? Only 10%. If you save 10% of this, how much? That end like that, no? Show that more than 3,900 units of electricity can be saved if the number of units of electricity that is consumed in 3 months by 100 houses. 3 months, not 1 month. How many months? Huh? Yeah. 130. I'm sorry. 133,000. 13. Okay. Okay. 13,300. This is by how many houses? 100 houses in how many months? 1 month. But we have to see for how many months? 3 months. So you have to multiply by 3. If I multiply this by 3, how many months we get, guys? 399. 399 and double zero. 39,900. From 39,900, if you check 10%, how much is it? 0,000, 3,990. These 3,990, they have asked to show you can save more than 3,900 units. No? So you have to show 3,990 that is greater than 3,900. You have to show like this. With 3,990 that is greater than 3,900. That's it. So if you then you can do up to this, no, after completing the entire question, I will show how the marks are distributed in the O-level paper. Now, fourth one, always remember, Puta, in the O-level paper, the fourth one is always a special question. Like normally they give 3 questions, like anyone can do that. Like they will allow all the students to get 7 marks in a question. If there are 10 marks in a question, complete essay or structured essay, they will allow you to get 7 marks. But to get the last question correct, always it is a challenge. It's a challenge, right? For sometimes for the last question, they give 4 marks. Sometimes for the last question, they give 3 marks. Now here there are 4 parts. Okay, now we'll see how they have given the marks. We'll see later. Now we'll see what they have asked here. Show that the maximum number of units of electricity that may have been consumed by the 23 houses that consume the least amount of electricity during the given month. Come again. What they have told? Show that the maximum number of units of electricity that may have been consumed by the 23 houses that consume the least amount of electricity during the given month is less than the least number of units of electricity that may have been consumed by the 15 houses that consume the most amount of electricity that month from the 60 houses from which information was obtained. Did you understand this question? Right? Very good. This is a very nice question, actually, very, very nice. Right? This is a very, very nice question. So, first of all, to answer that question, I'll take the camera to that side. Okay? I'll take it to this side. All right. Now we'll answer this question here. Now, before that question, Buddha, just of all, you have to see when the may part take, right? When the may part take, you have to see. What is this part? Carefully observe this chart, right? When the may chart take. Observe this chart. In this chart, can you see? They have given 60 to 80, 80 to 100. First, see the first statement. Show, actually, first understand the meaning of this chart. Huh? It means 60 to 80. What does it mean by 60 to 80? Yes, 60 to 80 mean it minimum can be 60, maximum can be 80. But here they have given a range. Therefore, sometimes this may be 61 to 80, or sometimes this might be 60 to 79. That they have to give. So we just imagine the minimum value is 61, maximum value is 80. So here consumption of electricity can be within the any range. But we have done the question here by taking the mid value of this. Mid value means we have taken, there are 4 houses here. We have taken all 4 houses consume 70 units of electricity. But sometimes all these houses may consume, would have consumed 60 units or 61 units. Sometimes all these 4 houses would have consumed 80 units. So we can't tell exactly this is the correct answer. So they have told, show that the maximum number of units of electricity that may have been consumed by the 21 houses that consume the least amount of electricity. Now out of these houses, what are the 23 houses have consumed least amount of electricity? The top level houses or the bottom level houses? Top level houses. Now we'll count the houses. 4 and 8 how much? 12. 12 and 11? 23. Then Puta, these, I'll use a green color. And these are the 23 houses which has consumed least amount of electricity. Okay. From the least amount of electricity, the maximum possible value. What is the maximum amount of electricity can be consumed by these 4 houses? 80. From these 100 houses, 8. These 11 houses maximum, 120. Right? So we have to check like that. And see the next statement, Putha. They have told, what they are told here. Okay. Given month is less than the least number of units of electricity that may have been consumed by the 15 houses that consume the highest amount of electricity. Now, what are the 15 houses that have consumed highest amount of electricity? This 7 and 8. 7 and 8, there will be 15 houses not together. So, what is the least amount of electricity they would have consumed? They would have consumed 180 and 160. Can understand these things now? Now we'll check, right? What are the amount of electricity these people would have consumed? Okay, now you just remember these things. 80 units, how many houses? People see here. 80 units, 4 houses. 100 units, 8 houses. 120 units, 11 houses. Other side, 160 units, 8 houses. 180 units, 7 houses. Right. Come again, now to this side. Now when I take to this side, the online people can't see the board. Right? Okay. Now we'll go for the least. Least 23 houses. This side will write least 23 houses. Okay, we'll see the total amount of electricity they would have consumed. 80 units, how many houses, people? 4. 100 units, 8. 120 units, 11. Now we'll multiply everything together. 8 into 4, how much? 320, 800, here, 1000, 210. 11 into 0, 11, 22, 1320, no? Then 1320 mean here 0, here 4, 3 and 6, 8, 14. 2440 units have consumed by these 23 houses. Okay, this we can take as the least 23 houses. We'll put the camera up. Right. Now, we'll think the next one. What is the next one? Highest, what houses? Highest 15 houses. We'll think for highest 15 houses. Highest 15 houses, if you check, highest 15 houses, least amount they asked to take 160 into 8. Other one, 180 into 7. We'll multiply this. 160 into 8 means 0, 8 into 6, 48 and 8, 1280. 7 into 0, 0, 7 into 8, 56 and 1260. Okay. 0, 14, 5, 2540. See the difference. So you have to see this is 2440 units, this is 2550 units. Now you can understand this 2440 is smaller than 2540 units. That's it you have to show. So beautifully you have to show it like this. Are you guys clear? Understood? Right. So we'll see how the marks are distributed. That's it. Now, if you actually this question is not easy to understand. Even you know English, though even though you know English, it's really hard to understand these things, right? Then okay. Now let's see how how they have distributed mark scalar. We'll check here, right? If I check bit this side, you can see the entire screen. Okay, you can see the entire screen. Okay, now let's see how they have distributed marks. This is the way, see the way you should know that how the marks are distributed. For writing 120 to 140, how many marks you think? Yeah, they have given only 1 mark here. They have given only 1 mark. Huh? And how they have given marks for the table? For the X column, they have given 1 mark. For the D column, they have given 1 mark. For the FD column, they will give 1 mark. X column 1, D column 1. For filling all the, even 1 FD is wrong, mean they won't give that 1. No? Even 1D is wrong, mean they won't give 1 mark. Huh? Wait. I'll tell. If even X column is, even 1 number is wrong, mean you don't get marks for this, 0. If all correct, 1. If all correct, 1. If all the FD column is correct, mean 1. Okay. Then 3 marks. Sigma FD and all, we didn't give marks. Huh? Right. Okay. They have told in the marking scheme. I'm telling with the marking scheme because you should know this. If there is 1 mistake, it's fine. 2 mistakes, that's also fine. Okay. 1 or 2 mistakes, that is fine. They have given. Okay. 1 or 2 mistakes, that is fine. They have given here. Right. 1 or 2 mistakes mean in this column, if there is only 1 or 2 mistakes, don't much consider that they have given. Just give the marks. Then now you have to find the FD. In the FD Buddha, for writing, they have given only marks for this X column, D column, FD column. For these 3 columns. Now after that, they have given marks for writing 130 plus 160 or 60 for writing, they have given 1 mark. And for writing 133 only, they have given the mark. If someone has written 132.6, we don't give marks there. So altogether, if you have completed the second question, only for the second question, they have allocated how many marks, guys? 5 marks. They have allocated 5 marks here. Right? So understand that they have allocated 5 marks. So it's a very big amount of marks. Right. Now, next part, they have told, next one, they have asked how many units they can save. Right? For writing, for getting 3990 value in any method for getting this value. For all these steps, you are getting 3990. If you have done in 1 method, 1 step, 2 step, you can use how many steps, right? It doesn't matter, but they have given only 1 mark for this. For writing this inequality, you are showing that 3990 is greater than 3900. There they have given 1 mark. So 2 marks in total here, guys. Right, 2 marks in total here. Are you clear? Right. Then 2 marks in total. Then next one, you have found 2440 here. This part you have found 2440, right? Here, this corner. For finding 2440, they have given 1 mark. For finding 2540, that side, okay, this side 2540. Here they have given 1 mark. And for showing that 2540 is greater than 2440, they have 1 mark. So can you understand, for the third question, they have allocated 3 marks, right? Okay. Then, right. Sorry, not, no, they only 2 marks they have allocated. They didn't give marks for this. When I'm writing this, they didn't give any special marks. For these two, for 2440 and 2540, they have given marks. Then count how many marks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Right. All 10 marks are here. Okay. So this is the way how you have to answer for a frequency distribution question. All right. So remember these things. Okay. Now we'll try the. Okay. So we have done one question. Okay. Fifth question. Right. It is from trigonometry. Right. We'll discuss the trigonometry question as well. If anyone wants, or if any physical students wants to go, you can go. Right. Right. Okay. 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 Now see this part. Now the trigonometry question. Okay. Then we'll discuss the trigonometry question in the next class. Right. Okay. Then trigonometry and the quadratic equation. Okay. Everyone try the 5 and 6 question in the next class. Question number 5 and question number 6. Right. We'll discuss both the questions in the next class. Right. Today we took some time to discuss. Right. May anyhow complete those two things and come. And tomorrow, don't miss the fast track. Right. It is happening tomorrow. Right. 3:30 to 5:30. All the online students join and just see it, and then you will feel the difference there. Right. And next week onwards, tell guys, class finishes at 8:30. Okay. Tell them finishes at 8:30 and stay up to 8:30. Right. Because there is a small issue up to that. Okay. So that's all for today, guys. And next session we'll go up to 8:30, now 8:20. Right. Next session, remember, we'll finish at 8:30. Right. Please remind. Okay. That's all for today. Right.